back to At Home Author. My name is Vicki Weber, and today we're going to be talking all about search engine optimization, also called SEO. Before we go any further, make sure you like and subscribe for more helpful tips and tricks on your picture book publishing journey. Now let's start at the beginning. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and the short version is that it's what sites like Google and Bing and other search engines use to determine what your website is, what your content is about, and therefore who to push your website to. If your website is not SEO optimized, then the algorithm won't understand any of that and therefore will not push your website out to relevant viewers and traffic. Now, you did hear that right. SEO is all about organic traffic, free, unpaid visitors finding your website, enjoying your content, buying your books, and interacting with you without you paying a dime or needing to get them there yourself. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Now, as somebody who is knee-deep in the marketing game, I know how much effort and energy goes into finding your target audience and engaging with them. But imagine if they found you. And that's really what SEO is all about. It's about those people finding you, stumbling on you, interacting with you instead of you needing to hunt them down. So that means that SEO has a lot of benefits, right? It's less effort for you, it is completely free, and it also results in more sales than paid traffic in most cases. This is purely because if you were to go to Google and type in something very specific and exactly what you're looking for pops up, that conversion rate is going to be much higher than a paid ad that pops up for just anyone or that's trying to learn who your target audience is. Now, in order to SEO optimize your website, the steps will look a little bit different depending on who your website host is. Personally, I love Wix. Their checklist makes it so easy and simple to optimize your website. But if that's not in your budget, my next choice would be System.io. It's a really great, simple interface that has all the same features for a much lower cost. You can find links to both of those in the description below. Now, you'll hear all over the internet that WordPress is a great website builder for SEO, and truly it is. But if you are not tech savvy and you don't know anything about coding, it's not going to be the most user-friendly for you. So in that case, I would recommend Wix or System.io, but there are tons of other website builders out there. In the description, you'll find a link to a blog post where I talk a little bit more about what you need to know about website builders. Now that you know what SEO is, let's talk about some quick tips to SEO optimize your website. The first is to make your website easy to navigate. When somebody lands on your website, it should be very clear who you are, what you offer, and where to find everything. The more complicated you make your website, the more you're going to have to SEO optimize. But also SEO, even though it's how algorithms understand your site, the intent is to get real people on the page. So that's what the search engines are looking for. They're looking to understand, and so a positive user experience is important. That means that your website should be well organized, and simple is far better than complicated. My second tip is to make sure that your design aligns with what your viewers and traffic will expect. If they click on a website for a children's picture book author, imagine what they're expecting to see. Now, if I were to land on, say, a horror author's website, I have a very specific picture in mind of what their website might look like or not. And it's very different than what I envisioned for a children's picture book author. So when people land on your website, what is the impression you want them to have of you? What is the aesthetic you've chosen? What is your brand? Branding is important, and it should be seamless across your website and your social media channels as well. My third tip for SEO is to have fast loading times. If you have large files or large images on your website, try to compress them as much as you can, or find workarounds to make them smaller. For example, if you have a video on your website that you don't want to take off, instead of uploading the entire video to the website, Use something like Vimeo or YouTube and use the link integration. To your audience, it will look no different, but to your website loading speeds, it will make a huge difference. At its core, SEO is just about understanding what your website is and providing a positive user experience. There's obviously a lot more that goes into it, which we won't be able to get into in this video, but make sure you check our YouTube channel for other helpful tips and tricks. And if you haven't done so yet, check out my book, A Simple Guide to SEO for Authors, for a complete walkthrough of how to do this all yourself. But don't worry, if it's not for you, it's also something you can outsource. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos just like this one, and I can't wait to see what you create.